What is good, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be telling you if I think the Luna is overhyped. Before I get into this video, I do want to say I am a huge Paul McBeth fan.
Unbelievable stuff.
But I am not going to be using that to not tell you my honest opinion about the Luna. The Luna's flight number is coming at 3303, making it a bit more of a stable putter. Today, I am going to be using my Wardens, which is what I putt with, as a little bit of a comparison to the Luna. Just so you guys know, the Wardens are 240.5 in the flight number category, if that means anything to you. Now, the Lunas overall feel pretty good in the hand. Personally, one thing that I don't like is that with my Wardens, I like to rest my finger right here on the rim. With the Lunas, I can still do that, but I feel like I have a little less space to do so, making the Warden just feel more comfortable in my hand. I also think the Lunas are pretty rounded edges. Of course, it's a putter, it's gonna have rounded edges, but I don't think my Warden's quite as rounded as the Lunas are. Nothing too drastic, but feel is a real thing in disc golf, as you guys probably know, and that's kind of how I feel about the Luna. Now let me go into my honest opinion about putters, and that's just the fact that I feel like whether you have a Luna, whether you have a Warden, within circle one, you are not gonna really be able to tell any difference in that putter. Unless you're trying to make a zone a putter, then I would change my opinion a little bit. But with actual putters, I feel like you're not really gonna see very much of a difference between the flight within circle one. Now I actually took these two discs out back to try to compare between circle and put them a little bit further out. So let's check that footage out. This right here is about a 20-foot putt, and I'm gonna putt with my Lunas. I already putt on like a slight bit of hyzer most of the time, but a little short on that one. And then here are the Lunas. And I'm so close that you're not really seeing that much of a difference with the flight of the disc, even though it is a more stable putter. So I'm gonna move back to around the 30 to 33 foot range and see if we're seeing any more drop off with the less glidey Luna, the more stable Luna. If it's kind of dropping off, maybe we need a little bit more power to get it to the basket. So I'll putt with my Wardens first. Let's see if we can even make one. Pretty floaty. A little shorter. I'm going to go ahead and putt with the Lunas and see if there's any kind of difference. Feel like I might have to putt them a little bit harder, but I don't think there's going to be that much of a change. Definitely put it in the air a little bit more. Didn't have to putt that much harder. The first one came up a little bit short, and that could be due to the less glidiness, but to be honest, not too much difference. More of a missed putt, because even with the Wardens, I left one, I put one in, left one a little bit short. Put it a little bit higher, not seeing that much of a difference though, versus the Luna versus the Wardens within circle one. If you're looking for a Luna so that you have a throwing putter, you're gonna see a significant difference between throwing a Warden off the tee and throwing a Luna off the tee. A Warden's gonna go right more and not finish too much. A Luna, you're definitely gonna have as a more stable shot. Still gonna go straight, but have somewhat of a finish at the end. I personally throw his 2021 Tour Series Luna, and I absolutely love it. You can tell the stability of it. Throw it on a little bit of anhyzer. It usually holds that line and lands flat. Thrown flat, it'll go dead straight for you and fade ever so slightly at the end of its flight. So I'm definitely not disregarding how stable Luna is. Once you're throwing it off the tee, yes, you're gonna see a difference between something like a Warden, but if we're just talking from a putting putter standpoint, I would have to say most putters are gonna fly the same within circle one. If you're looking for a putter, I do not believe you need to go spend the $22 on a Luna, especially if you're gonna want more practicing putters. Now, if you already throw Lunas and love them, of course, I'm not gonna tell you to switch putters. Overall, it is kind of how the putter feels in your hand and if you like it. I definitely do think there's some hype around the Luna, mainly because Paul McBeth is such a hype player. He's the GOAT in my opinion, so of course there's going to be hype around the Luna. If I could suggest a putter, I would of course suggest my Wardens, and you can get them half price than you can a Luna, so you can buy more practice putters for a lot cheaper. Anyway guys, that is my thoughts on the Luna. I love Paul McBeth, just trying to give my personal opinion on the putter itself, and that's really it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We are getting really close to 800 subscribers, so thank you guys for the support. Make sure you go follow ChaseandChains_ on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one. Go in. Everything I have said, I'm wrong about. The Lunas are great.